Welcome back, guys. We're at our 46th podcast here. I'm very excited to be with the boys again. I'm one of your hosts, Herbert.
Jonathan.
Ronnie.
Enrique.
And Edgar.
Oh my God, so many guys. I love it. We just came back from the gym and we realized...
We're going to talk about the gym, but before that, remember, we have an announcement to say. Tomorrow, it's Sunday, fun day.
God's Day.
God's Day. But guess what? I know a lot of you go to Mass on Sundays, right? But instead of going on the morning, you could go in the afternoon or in the evening, before or after the hike that we're going to do. So this hike is called Bonito Falls Trail. It's located in Little Creek, California, which is in San Bernardino National Forest. It's only 1.5 miles, and it is heavily trafficked. That means there's a lot of people that go in and out. So that means there's also trash. So we might do a little cleanup while we're there. Why not? We might try to remove some graffiti, or we might try to tag. No, we don't do that. We might remove graffiti.
We might tag.
No, we're not going to do that. But it's 1.5 miles. Elevation gain is only 334 feet. Yeah, we're going to start at 6:30. The reason why is because there's, the sun's out there, right? You don't want to get burnt. You don't want to look like a shrimp. You don't want to do that, right, Herbert?
No.
You don't want to get tan.
Well, I don't want to get burned because I'm white, thank God. I get burned really easy. You do too, right?
I get burned. I get red instead of tan, I guess,
Yeah. But you guys burn easily.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
I'm still kind of. You can still see the outline from my last
month.
Yeah,
Transparent.
Yeah, dude, this is disgusting.
So yeah, this hike is gonna be awesome. There's a lot of water. I've been reading up on all trails. They actually said, right, Enrique, you read up on it. What did they say? Some comments out there said that.
Well, yeah, like right now, like Jonathan's saying, it is full of water right now. It does look nice right now, which is why I want to go visit it. It's a short hike. We're doing it in the morning, like you said, to avoid the sun
and people.
And people too, because since it is a short hike, you have to understand that it's usually a high crowded hike. It's usually a lot of people going there, so high traffic. So the earlier, the better. That way you can peacefully enjoy the waterfall without a whole ruckus of people talking there, So it's convenient to go in the morning, and you might also get your toes wet a little bit. Someone said that you might get your shoes wet, maybe a couple of inches deep. So you might not get your feet wet. Maybe you will, but just be aware that you might get your toes wet.
And also, we're gonna get there early. We are gonna park on the side of the road. And it's called a dirt road, So when we get there, we'll make sure that everybody parks where you're supposed to park. And like I said, trust me, when we're leaving the hike, you'll see that there's a lot of people on the river hanging out. It's kind of reminds me of Bridge Schnorrer. So have you been to Bridge Schnorrer? Basically that same idea, but in San Bernardino. There is I don't know how high the waterfall is, but I think it's around 60 to 100 feet, right, Enrique?
Yeah.
People repel, but we're not gonna repel. We might take our gear just for fun. We'll see. You'll see us out there. But we got to talk about it before we do that. So yeah, tomorrow, guys, July 18th, 6:30. Be at the trailhead. Like I said, whoever is gonna be on the group chat, we're gonna send all the details and information, and we'll be love to see every one of y'all out there. Bring your homies, your haters, your non-vegan friends, vegan, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, are we gonna? Should we raffle off autographs?
Maybe we should, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe like a swimsuit.
Swimsuit. Yeah, but worn from the Baddies. Each of us wore this one swimsuit.
Victoria's Secret or what?
No. Actually, kind of be down.
No, I don't know. I think Victoria's Secret's not even out there. I think they're
Forever 21
bankrupted or something. I don't know. I don't shop at Victoria's Secret, so I don't even know, to be honest. I'm just trying to start some rumor here. But at the Baddie headquarters, right? But going back to the gym, right? We just went to the gym right now. We're all tired. We do everything, right? We do legs, we do back, we do chest. It depends on each day, right? And I know our favorite least day for most of us here at the Baddie's headquarters, or for some of us here, it's leg day. And I don't know why, but we sweat a lot, right?
So much.
We probably could drink a whole gallon of water, easy, easy money. Real quick, I'm gonna do a little sidetrack. Have you guys ever worked? Okay, I like milk. I don't know if you guys like milk, but milk. I like 2% milk, right? I like almond milk, soy milk. I like all that.
I like it with the red cap, just nothing. Yeah, just whole milk. I like.
I like milk. So tell me why. This was a while back when I was in high school. I used to play football. Tell me why there'll be some times where I'll be wanting to go home in practice and be I just want to drink a cold glass of milk. I don't know why.
Just like
you're deficient in calcium.
Damn, so there it is. See, Edgar fucking came through with the fucking Dr. Edgar right here. Well, you're right. If you do crave something, that means you're deficient in that. Suppose that's what they say, right? It might be true, it might not be true. I don't know. I think it is probably true.
For calcium, I don't know if your body can actually tell if that's what you need. That's why you want milk.
Or vitamin D.
Man, I wanted
That's
D.
something more
Yeah.
you're conscious about, but
sometimes we all crave some D. Yeah, that's very
Some
true.
vitamin D, yeah.
I personally struggle eating anything dairy, and when I say struggle, I just mean I'm not introduced to it a lot of my life. Like milk, cheese, yogurt, all that stuff is stuff that I'm not afraid to eat, but I don't know why I just don't eat it often. It's
What
just not
about
part of my
ice
diet.
cream?
Wait, ¿tú no eres el hijo del lechero?
No, I mean,
Hey, we have English speakers here.
I was
No, I'm
like-
we're in America. You want to speak? Do
But-
you speak American?
But okay, well, I don't know why. I just wanted some milk, but whatever. And I will get home and I'll get my milk.
So
But
that was like what, your random craving?
yeah, my random craving
like-
after a workout. Like I don't know, you guys probably I know you guys drink protein, right? Protein shakes you guys have like after the gym.
Yeah.
Random craving after a workout. I don't know if I have one. Like one that I've consistently gotten for me to claim that it's something that I do after a gym. I don't think I have something.
I just want to eat because I'm a disgusting fat fuck. I just want to eat something. I want to shove something down my throat.
I mean, me too. Without the beautiful words you use, I just get hungry after the gym, and you gotta have a
I
hearty
want
meal.
something cold and like
Oh.
sweet.
I want
Sweet.
something. I think I want.
salty.
If you tell me, let's go get burgers or salads, I'll say salads.
Like-
Even though I love burgers.
shut up.
Like I like the acai bowl. That shit.
Yeah, that's like because it's fresh. It's refreshing. Like
Oh, you know, like a
That's
poke
like
bowl.
cold and
Poke
sweet.
bowl.
Dude, those
I'll be down for a
salads?
poke bowl right now.
Oh yeah, that'd be good right now.
See-
Herbert's one of those guys that when you order the salad, he's like, can you just throw like a beef patty underneath the salad? And while you're at it, you can just put like bread on top and under the salad as well.
just make it a hamburger.
No, it's a salad. It's a salad with sides.
I'm not a salad guy. I get mad.
Salad.
Salad
So
with buns on top of meat.
since we're talking about gym and all that, right? So I know like we have all these cravings, and I don't know, like if you guys want to like really eat out, like eat somewhere fast food, go to In-N-Out. Go to In-N-Out and get, instead of getting like, you know, the patties, get protein style. And I kid you not, it'll still taste good. And you will save like calories if you're trying to cut.
The Flying Dutchman, you can do that too.
Yeah.
It's just 2 patties and a cheese, and that's
Cheese,
it.
right?
Yeah, that's it.
So you could do that. So at the gym though, right? We all hate legs. We just came back from hitting legs. We went hard. And when I say we went hard, non-stop going like, right? We're just squats. What else did we do?
Lunges.
So hard. Like I'm really sore right now. How
We
hard
did
it
jack squats. We did calf raises. Herbert is so hard right now. Like,
was. I've been hard for the past couple hours actually.
Yeah. I don't think he can get up right now. Like,
It's a problem. I think I'm gonna get this checked out.
Dysfunction, you might say.
Yeah.
no. But so let's go with this. What's the worst feeling you ever had at the gym? Like, what's like the uncomfortable feeling that you ever had at the gym, Herbert? Go.
I think it was with you. I threw up when I was with you one time. Do you remember that?
Oh, you looked at him?
What were you doing that day?
It was legs. It was
Legs?
hack squats. I hate that.
Oh,
That's why I never liked that machine ever again. Like every time I look at it, I want to spit on it.
That's what happened to me today.
Yeah, no. Same
Wait.
Spit on his.
so was it because you're like, was you going heavy? Was it because you're just getting winded? What was it?
I think it was a little bit of winded, and I was tired. Like I felt my legs. You know when you can, like it's lightweight, but it's hard to like do the rep. It was kind of like that. Like
Your legs were jiggling a little bit, huh?
Yeah, and then there was just this. I just felt nauseous in my stomach, and then it comes up, and you feel it in your chest, and you feel it in your throat, and then that's when I told you like, hey Jonathan, I'm gonna go to the restroom. And I remember I didn't come back for like 30 minutes.
You did it, and I
Yeah.
remember I was like, "What happened?" And you're like, "I think you were mad at me." I think whatever. It's fine. So that's crazy, man. I think the worst I ever like me personally like it's probably like a little dizzy, like dizzy in the way that like it goes away fast, but you can feel it like
Or like you almost see black
yeah.
for like a half a second, but like you
Yeah.
know that you almost saw black, and you're like, whoa. Like
Yeah,
that.
that's what happened to me today.
but I was that was doing lunges, right, or hack squats.
Hack squats.
Damn, I wasn't there with you. That was Ronnie. He was spotting you.
yeah.
Hack squats.
I got dizzy today during squats. I did something that I did more than I thought I could do, and I did well.
do the squats and the hack squats.
Yeah.
See, so hack squats, if you guys don't know what hack squats are, it's some like machine. It's a machine. It's not free form. It's machine. Like you sit on, like you lay on it, like kind of like incline, like right or decline
Yeah, like at an angle.
at an angle, and then you just go up and down like squats, but it's just in machine. And I'm gonna tell you, those freaking suck, right? Ricardo and Herbert, the jack squat.
Oh, I
hack
hate them. Yeah, I never want to do them. Like if I had the choice never to do them, if I could like if there was a petition in Elephant, it's like, hey, which equipment do you want to get rid of? And I would put hack squats all the time. Get it out of there. Yeah, I don't want
I
it.
kind of want to do that too.
Yeah,
You guys are a bunch of haters.
no, you actually pushed a good amount though today, Ricardo. I mean, Edgar.
That shit sucked.
Yeah.
Was it like a play or a 25?
25.
And it was still an 8.
I
So
gotta build my legs, man. They're like,
So-
I'm building from scratch.
yeah, so Edgar's been working with us, and he's been training hard, right? Before he went on this trip, he went on vacation, he came back, and he's still going at it. Like I'm saying, like he knows how he feels when he's about to throw up. So now you're like point limit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like next time you should stop yourself before like you get to that limit, because you should not.
But it doesn't mean you shouldn't try to reach that limit. You should try to reach that limit before it gets to the point where it's too far.
Yeah,
'Cause
nah,
you only get
I
stronger
kind of
reaching
like blacked out. Not blacked out, but like I got dizzy and saw
Yeah,
like,
dizzy. That happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like the room went like started swerving a little bit. You know? I was like,
That's
whoa.
me.
That's just because you were probably not breathing well properly either. But that's for me too, because I got dizzy as well today, and I feel like it's my breathing sometimes. But like we're focused on the push, and
Yeah.
sometimes you're breathing. You're still breathing. I'm still breathing, but like I still maybe
It's
it
kind
wasn't
of like
right.
it's kind of
and I
like
get dizzy.
you're pushing so hard, but you're not breathing. So it's like your brain's not getting all this oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all this pressure's building up in your head. Kind of like when
Oh,
you know like that thing when like that. Well, we used to do this thing as kids where like we would make each other pass out.
it's so bad.
Oh, I remember that.
So
That was
like you would you were standing, you would lean against a wall,
I was afraid.
and
of
then
that.
the person that was gonna be doing the passing out, we would tell them, all right, touch your toes 10 times, but as you go down, breathe out, and as you come back up, you breathe in, and on the 10th rep, you hold it in, and then somebody would push it against your chest really hard, but you have to hold that breath for 10 seconds, and then you just pass out.
No, that's not fun. That's not fun. That's fucked up.
I don't know why we did that as kids, but it was stupid, because you could literally cause some brain
I
damage.
remember.
Yes, we don't recommend doing it. I remember I was when I was
I probably
around
have some
people
brain
doing it.
damage because of that shit.
I was afraid to do it, and I don't remember ever doing that. I think I tried doing it, but I didn't pass out, and I was like, no, I don't want to do this. I felt really uncomfortable doing it.
I remember someone told me that when I passed out, like my body was just like
Started twitching a little bit?
jolting. I was like my body was trying to like jumpstart itself. You know?
Yeah. So
Oh, damn.
you remember one of our friends, we did it and he hit his head?
Yeah.
So
There's a video of it
the
somewhere.
video, yeah, somewhere. But that was when we were little. Now we're like, we change, we don't do that. Now we work out hard. And now we work out hard to pass out instead of
so
someone.
that's what it kind of reminded me of being kid and passing out. That feeling of going hard on a hack squat. If I don't breathe or like go push a little too hard, I felt like I was gonna pass out like I did when I was a kid.
Yeah. So one thing though that it's kind of not passing out, but like your body giving out. Ronnie has a great story, man. So I'll let him kind of say on it, but I'll speak up on it because I was there that night. We went bar hopping, and he wasn't even drunk, but he could start with the story. So tell me that it was leg day too.
Yeah, I had just started going to the gym with these guys, right? I could barely do like. I wouldn't even do any weights. Like I would just do the bar, Like that's how bad like I started. Like I was a twig, So then we went ham on legs that day, and then sure enough, we went bar hopping, and then we met up with some friends. We're having like our first drink, and then Jonathan here gets a call, and he's like, "Oh, it's my cousin here. You talk to him." So I was like, "Yeah, I'll talk to him." So I got the phone. I'm walking like
Outside.
walking towards outside because it was like kind of crowded and loud. Tell me why, like midway out, like my legs just gave out, and I fall, dude.
No way.
I fall in the middle of this one little bar, and everybody's looking at me, thinking I'm like drunk. But I was like, dude, I can't get up, and I'm crawling to this column, right, to like hold myself up.
It's like
And I couldn't. I was like, dude, Jonathan, like, come here, bro, help me out. Dude. And he's like, oh shit. He runs to me, like, picks me up. And like my legs were just like noodles, bro. Like, I was just like,
need help.
Wait, so what do you think happened?
You got picked
I
up,
mean,
man. No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, it was just, dude, my legs were just done that day.
Like,
See,
oh, but you guys worked out?
yeah, we
Yeah,
worked
I
out
did
legs,
legs. I did
and then
That's crazy.
we went to, it was our district, in LA. So you know how across the street from the brewery, because it was busy, we went to a winery. So we had a little, bottle of wine, and then we were good. Like it's literally, we just started the night. He did not pregame or at all. So imagine, he's already like falling, right? And guess what? One of our friends decides to show up like later, and we're at the brewery now, and one of our friends, he didn't know that his legs were like done. So he kind of like, you know, when you go behind someone and you do like, you hit him from the back, like so you can fall down, kind of like make him fall.
Yeah.
So tell me why Ronnie, he's standing.
I have a beer in my hand.
He has a beer in his hand, and our friend hits him from behind, and he falls down, and his beer is like, he had it like up here, like, you know, when you have like the beer up, like kind of cheering someone, but he's falling down, and he's all mad. He's like, man, dude, my legs are done. He's like, and then so yeah, I felt bad for him.
Were you mad when he did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, dude, yeah, like my legs. He's like, oh my god, I thought you were kidding, and I was like, nah, dude, like I'm dying over here.
And he ate shit like 3 or 4 times.
But it didn't spill that beer. Though.
Were you getting embarrassed when you couldn't get up?
Yeah, no, it was bad.
People
Like,
like, oh my God, what's going
I
on?
could not get up for the life of me, man.
Have you guys ever done the thing where you get up real quick, like from, I don't know, when you're asleep? Yeah, you just couldn't, like, we get up real quick and then you can't
like,
stand up.
you just see black for like a second.
Yeah,
And you get, whoa.
Yeah, has that
I
ever
see
guys
white
ever happened?
sometimes.
That happens to me sometimes.
White.
See, that happened to me when I was little. When I used to watch like KTLA like the on Saturdays in the morning,
KTLA.
like, you know, those the channel 7 and 5.
I remember that, yeah.
And then I used to get up because I wanted to get like some milk before the, like, you know, the commercial, so you don't want to miss it, so you run in and run out.
Yeah.
So I used to get like a little dizzy from there. But yeah, guys, that's kind of funny. But so what's your hardest time at the gym, Enrique?
I can't really think of something specific that comes to mind immediately, but like since I have time to think about it right now, I think the times I've had the most fear in my heart when I'm at the gym is because it's almost like a paranoia where like when I'm squatting or doing bench, I'm afraid that if I can't do it without a spotter or whatever, even if I have a spotter that's not helping me right, I'm afraid if I drop it on me, I'm gonna get hurt. Either on the chest, it'll go to my neck if it's too heavy, or if I'm squatting, I don't know why I immediately assume that my knees or back will break. I know they won't, trust me, I know what I'm doing, and if I do drop on a squat, I have the safety bars, I'll be okay. I know, I've seen it happen a lot of times, I would be okay. But I don't know, I have a fear for it. I have a fear for failing in the squat.
Bench.
Or benching and stuff.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I still push to my limits. I mean, Jonathan can back me up there, but like I have a fear where like it still crosses my mind when I'm struggling. The fear of like, what if I drop it, or like, what if I can't, and it falls on me hard, where like the spotter can't even react until it already hit me. And to me, that I don't know why that always scares me. When I'm actually now, I'm afraid I'm gonna pull something, rip something, or I'm doing the form wrong, so I'm gonna tear something. I'm always thinking I'm gonna get hurt somehow.
Yeah, for me though, like every time I work out alone, I'm like, fuck. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
like,
want to.
what if,
I don't
you know?
want to drop anything, you know, while I'm there like alone.
Yeah,
That's
that's what happened to
just
me. Like, I stayed after by myself for like another 30 minutes by myself, and I was on the bench, and I was doing the last rep, and I just couldn't get it onto the rack. And you know how there's like 2 levels, right? Normally I put it right back on the top one.
On the top one, yeah.
I struggled so much just to barely get it onto like the very lowest rack, and I was like, oh my god, like it's the fun, you know, like I literally wanted to go, someone help!
In the middle of the
See, but you don't want to be that guy, so you're
Yeah.
like, fuck, you gotta push it, man.
It's like, oh, like this one's doing way too much. But no, it's like I can do it as long as I have the spot, you know. Like I just need that extra that tiny like inch of help,
Yeah.
and I can push it, you know. So then after that set, I was like, god damn. So I just like I asked some dude, I was like, yo, can you give me a spot? And he was like, yeah, dude, no problem. And then
That's
I was able to do it since he was spotting me. You know, it's just like that reassurance kind of.
Also, yeah. So when you spot someone, you get that reassurance. Yeah, you're right. Like you get that. It's on. It's weird. I always say this, and if you guys know who I am, I always say it's on your head. But you got to make sure that you're just what is it called? You just have like the ability, like you have that in your head engraved. Like it's gonna be heavy. Like it's gonna be heavy, and you're prepared. You're preparing mentally.
Right.
So, because sometimes I notice this on myself. Like when I go on a heavy a set, if I'm not prepared in my head, I don't tell myself it's gonna be heavy. It catches me off guard, even if I know I'm putting the weight. It's so weird, but try it.
You have to focus.
Yeah, you have to focus and make sure, like, okay, this is gonna be heavy. I've done this before, or I haven't, but I have Enrique, or you guys spotted me, right? But I gotta make sure that you guys are there for me. So I gotta tell Tom, hey, watch me, watch my face. If I'm getting red, that means I'm struggling. Like, can you help me? Because sometimes you don't have to help them enough. Like you just have to maybe like just act like you're helping them. And it's just, they think that you're helping them, but sometimes you ask them like, hey, did he help me? And they're like, no, I didn't. Sometimes I feel like they're lying to me, but I think it's all in your head. So make sure you guys, if you guys are gonna hit it hard, make sure that you have
willpower is the key word there.
make sure that you have people around you
Like
though.
a placebo effect. It's like,
Yeah.
they might be touching the bar when like you're doing the bench press. They're touching, but they're literally not even like lifting it.
Yeah.
But like you think that they are, so your body kind of tricks it like, oh yeah, he's doing some of the work. You know, so you just have the willpower, and then you have the willpower to freaking put it all the way up. Yeah, that's crazy. I haven't thought about it that way.
So when there's times where like those life or die moments, like when someone like can lift off like a car or something, like you hear those. Yeah, I feel like that sometimes like you have like a little pump of adrenaline, like you're just just pushing. So just don't be afraid to go heavy, but make sure that you have the proper like spotter or like a personnel next to you, and make them know that hey, I'm gonna go hard. And if you're about to pass out, like what I was telling Ricardo today, hey, step back and like just relax, dude. Tomorrow, go again. Go to the gym again. Like you cannot pass out. Like why are you gonna pass out?
Also, I think like I feel like I need to throw up because I never take like a protein shake before the workout. I always take it after. So I have a protein shake in the morning with my breakfast, and then I eat lunch, whatever, snacks, go to the gym, and then I have my protein shake after. Today I did it right before, like in the parking lot. I had like half of my protein shake, and I think that's what like fucked me up. Like
The flavor in your mouth or something just...
Like it made me want to throw up, and like with all that pressure, it just didn't. It was not a good day.
Maybe
I guess everyone has their own little systems, right? So just know yourself and know your limits, which is something I'm going to say with what Jonathan's saying too. Like, yeah, max out, but make sure that it's at your strength and your level. Max out only if you have the form mastered at that weight, because you're not trying to compete with anybody else. Don't compare yourself to anybody else in the gym. Compare yourself to yourself. If your max is 45, don't put 45 and then a 10 to try to show off or something. Like, make sure you're doing the form right when you're maxing out, because if you're maxing out just to like get the rep done and try to claim the credit of doing that weight, then I think you're only going to hurt yourself. So just be careful when you try to max out and do the right weight.
And yeah, don't show off. Like that's what I see. I know there's like for guys you see cute girls. For girls you see cute guys, right? It goes both ways.
You see a baddie,
They see you, yeah, you're cute, you're hot. Not to know, but if they see, don't try to show off to someone. Like, to be honest, even be careful, even like at those weights that you feel comfortable, because sometimes you feel too loose and comfortable that you don't even, like, how can I explain that? You're not even like thinking. You're just like doing it with just movements. But no, you gotta pay attention, get focused. So you can avoid anything like this that we've been talking about. Any moments that you don't want to experience at the gym. Literally, you want to go there and work out and feel good and walk out feel good still, right? You don't want to walk in and not walk out because of something. So I know that a lot of people get injured with like less, like with even small weight, like it's weight that they start off with warm-up weight. So make sure that you're just always consistently like taking care of your body, getting your nutrients right, like you said, protein, whatever. Get 3 meals a day. I don't know, drink a lot of water right now because it's hot. And sleep, sleep. If you can't sleep, then I don't know what you should do, right, Herbert?
Yeah. I was thinking maybe like if you're gonna go hard, maybe like get the Baddies, because we love people that go hard, no?
Yeah. Well, Herbert's been doing good, man. He's been going hard since like a week ago.
2 weeks ago, really.
Yeah, you went back at it right now, but I feel like it's just consistency. It's like sometimes you don't feel like you don't want to go to the gym, but when you're there and when you're done, you feel happy. You're like, man, I'm happy that I hit the gym for an hour.
Done. It's over.
It's over with.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's even how I feel about hikes.
I was thinking about hikes now.
Even with the hard ones, like the best feelings at the end was like, oh, okay, it's done. It's over.
Conquered it, you know what I mean? Like you on your own will and power defeated this extreme workout.
So
There's power behind that.
Since we're talking about the worst feeling at the gym, let's just bring it just real quick. Hikes.
How about the worst feeling ever?
No, at the hikes. So what's the worst feeling at the hike, Herbert? And I already know which of I already seen you through tough times.
Okay, it's gonna be no, dude. The worst time I have in the hikes is when I get a rumbling, and like, oh my god, there's a shit coming. Like when I feel like there's a shit for me, I hate it because that's all I'm thinking about the whole time.
Taking the shit.
Yeah, and I had to get my mind off it. Okay, then those shits where like you'll feel it and then it goes away, but then like back. 10 minutes later, like it comes back with a vengeance. Like it's just
with full force, like it's ready, like it's time. Like
it brought its cousins, its brother, its family, everyone's there. Like I just hate that feeling of trying to take a shit. You have to take a shit. I hate it.
So
take a shit. It feels the best.
Yeah, if you taking shit in nature, it even feels better.
I'm not doing that. I'm not an animal, or I'm not Yogi Bear.
Yes, you are an animal. You're a human being. of the male, or I'm not going to assume your gender, but you are a human being nonetheless. So you're an animal.
So yeah, take it, next hike. I want you to take a dump in nature.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh, we should give out. You know how what's the scouts? What's the the Eagle Scouts give out
Oh,
patches?
like pins. And
We should give out patches for if you're gonna take a shit in
We'll give you a
nature.
little poop emoji.
Yeah.
We should make a logo for that and make a sticker.
Wait, we had someone take a shit with us.
Yeah, we do.
A Baddies logo stamp?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the worst thing is that happened to me at a hike was is I don't, sometimes I do want to take a shit and it goes away, and like you said, it comes and goes. But I think the thing yeah, cramps, that was cycling for me. But I know the worst is I think gasping out of air in higher elevation. Like when I wasn't ready, that Mount Baldy time. Ooh, this was like 3 years ago when the first time we started hiking. We did Mount Baldy. I don't know why, I was just winded. And I was telling my body, like, what the hell? Like, I do this. I had done this before. I'm always active.
I'm conditioned for this and I'm suffering like this. It didn't make sense. That happens to me a lot where I feel like I'm stronger and I get defeated by like the smallest things and I'm like, wow, I thought I was stronger.
So I think windy, getting like feeling that I can't breathe sucks. Like that's only once. It happened once at Mount Baldy. All right, Ronnie, what's happened? What's the worst thing that has happened in a hike for you?
I don't know. I mean, I can't think of anything. Just besides being tired and hating life all the way up. But
I think I seen you bad. Remember, like this was a long time ago too. Bridge Snower, you're like hating life because the sun was at you, beating you up.
The sun was beaming down.
When there's no shade, you
there
probably
was
hate
no
that?
shade. I had no hat on. We had ran out of like all of our supplies. But it sucked, man.
That was me.
No. It's the thing is, Mr. Jonathan over here got us lost. He I remember we were ahead of certain people, and the next thing I know, because we took a lot of zigzags, the next thing I know, they're like a mile in front of us, and then Jonathan's like, I know where I'm going.
Hey, but let's say you're alive, right? At least your heart was beating and you're alive. So
But did you die?
Yeah, did you die? Yeah, you didn't.
It was hot.
No worries.
You're hot. Well, my turn. I think for me, my experience, my number one is gonna have to be cramping up. Because when I start cramping up, I don't know why, it doesn't stop. It keeps going, and like it's the kind where you want to just sit down and hurtle up into a ball and like feel better. But like I'll still keep walking, I'll still keep running, I'll try to stay alive. But I think cramping up for me has been one of my worst experiences. And I guess second place for me would be walking in the snow. The idea of like lifting my feet, a whole feet in the air for the next step, and like feeling the like sand and snow kind of thing, like the drag of the walk. It's to me, it's just I don't like that.
It's an extra workout.
It's an extra workout in every single step, and like when I did Mount Baldy in the snow, it was a horrible experience for me.
Oh, you didn't have spikes.
I didn't have spikes. I didn't have the right shoes. My toes were freezing. I didn't have anything right, so I was freezing in a lot of weird places, and I was hurting in a lot of different places too. So like it was definitely eye opening for me, and I mean I survived, because we're animals, Herbert. So like I had the luxury to survive thanks to my body.
And real quick though, I remember that I've been I guess I've been on every single worst scenario with you guys. It sounds funny, but I seen Ronnie hating life. I seen Herbert freaking hating life too, and probably wanting to poop but he didn't tell me. But I seen Enrique cramping up, literally trying to give up on a hike that we were only 1 mile away, and it was downhill. But he went through it.
I was pushing, man. I never give up. I never quit. I tried not to.
So I know that Ricardo's just started hiking, right? Ricardo. Huh?
Edgar.
Or Edgar, Ricardo Edgar. Edgar just started hiking, and he went to Utah, right?
Yeah.
Angels Landing.
Yeah, I did.
Tell us about it.
I did that hike. The original plan was I was supposed to go wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and then go hiking by 6. So that way by the time we get down through the hike and we're on the way down, it's not as hot. We wanted to beat the heat. But then there's some miscommunications with the other group of the family, and then so they wanted to sleep in, and then we're like, okay, we'll meet with you like an hour later. But long story short is that we ended up leaving for the hike around 11:30 in the afternoon when the sun was like at its
11:30.
Yeah, and we're hiking, and dude. We get, how Angels Landing, you have to walk, hike up 2 miles before you actually get to the chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we got there, literally, when we got to that part, right before the chains, it went from 104 degrees to 120 within the span of 30, 40 minutes.
That's hot.
It just jumped that much in that short amount of time. And then we're like, well, I guess I came all this way to do it because I had visited Zion, last year in October, so I didn't do Angel's Landing. I said, okay, I want to go back and I want to do that hike because that's something I want to check off. Like I did that, you know.
Yeah, off the list.
So I said, all right, fuck it. Well, we gotta do it. And then so I just had a 3-liter camel pack for me and my girlfriend, and that's all the water we had. And by the time we got to the top, all that water was done. So on the way down, we had no water. That shit sucked, dude. And like coming down the hike, touching the rocks, it just burned so much. My hands were like, you can literally have like burn marks on my hands from like touching the hot ass rocks.
You had blisters or what?
Yeah, that sounds like a terrible time.
Yeah, dude, 120 degrees hiking right there.
Yeah.
There's no shade over there.
No.
But I mean, the end view is amazing. It looks like a screensaver, right? It doesn't even look real. It looks great. Yeah.
So at least you did it though, right? You had it in your books, like Herbert said. You're done. You
Dude,
did
and
it.
get this, like right when I got back down, I literally chugged another 3 liters by myself.
3 liters?
Yeah, within like an hour.
What?
Like I was so dehydrated, I needed that much water.
You should have got a glass of milk instead. 2%.
Like literally, I was like, why am am I drinking too much water? Like what the I just drank 3 liters in an hour right after I got back.
See, so I feel like now you know though. Now you've been through it. Like it's good that we're saying it out there, so you know people out there that are really starting to hike or working out, right?
Yeah, and take a backpack.
Yeah.
I mean, take a camelback. Don't be like, oh no, I don't want to.
I don't want to spend like 30 bucks or 40.
It doesn't look cute, you know. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Man, hiking cute is different.
Yeah, hiking cute does not feel comfortable, and being comfortable feels ugly. I guess. Does that make sense?
Cute hikers wear backpacks and bring water and bring snacks and are
You
prepared
want
for
to
the
look
hike.
cute or die?
Yeah. Cute or die. But guys, like I said, you know, whoever's out there, listen to this and take it to heart because we've been through some stuff that you guys. I don't want you guys to be, you know, go through it. You guys could, but you guys didn't hate life. I promise. But like I said, tomorrow, real quick before we wrap it up, tomorrow, July 18th on a Sunday morning, we're gonna do a hike, 6:30, Bonita Falls Trail. Hit us up on on Instagram. It's never too late. I know we're giving you guys like 24 hours because if you guys haven't heard, but in our post on Instagram, you can see it. Bring
Come
your
through, guys.
Yeah.
It's really short. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun to look at the waterfall. It's right now it's active, like we said earlier on. So tell your friends and family. We'd love to unite all people.
Yeah, and like I said, we're gonna start doing some other stuff. Like we already have a cycling event going on and all that. So, like I said, hiking and cycling is gonna be coming in hard this summer, and it's gonna be fun. So don't forget to listen to us on Spotify, YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and we're here for you guys. DM us every day, all day, 24 hours, except for Herbert.
Comments, concerns, bitches, girls, complaints.
Yeah, but we love all y'all. So just follow us.
Alright guys, stay hydrated.
Oh, it's President.